So beautiful. As women, we have come a long way in our pursuit for affirmative action in spheres of life that affect us. Over the decades, strong women have risen and revolutionized womanhood, from real women to fictional characters. And the impact of their personalities have had strong influence on how women view themselves. We've journeyed quite a bit over the decades. We went from the days of Cleopatra to Mary Poppins to Leslie Knope personalities. And today, sadly, we're experiencing an extreme and often misunderstood version of the feminist movement to matriarchy and everything in between. And in all of these gender nomenclatures is a rise in identity crisis and a growing discrepancy in what a woman should be like. And let me make this make sense. If you live in the part of the world that I live in, you would be familiar with concepts such as the baby girl soft life, the baddie, the Oga wife, to the boss lady or boss chick, and the rich auntie vibes, and the list goes on. Now, these labels seem quite simple on a superficial level, but they have the power to create perceptions and also ultimately take on a life of their own. Now, how do I know this? Here's a fact. The primary law of psychology states that people judge on appearance. Here's another fun fact. Perception is reality. What you think is what you become, and invariably what you attract. To put this in context, we embody the labels that we choose to adopt, and our actions begin to align to this. What happens next is we begin to attract people who are captivated by these labels. Again, how do I know this? It's the simple law of attraction. What you advertise is what you attract. And all of this is happening at a subconscious level. So let's take the boss lady in a relationship dynamic, for instance, right? So you are a boss lady, you're independent, in control, running the show, calling the shots. These are the typical or the dominant features of a boss lady. So what would you be advertising? So this is what you would typically advertise. So what would you attract? You would attract a man who is okay with his woman running the show, in control. He'll be okay with his woman on the driver's seat of the relationship, calling the shot. You get the picture. Now, these two ideologies in this context, given time, in the long run, will at best self-destruct, because they would be coming against the natural algorithm of the minds of each of those genders. None of them was created to function that way. And this is a major problem in the society today. Most of the frustration that we're experiencing comes from a common source, and that is the lie of who you are. Here's my point. Only the manufacturer has the idea of the product that he has created, and he's put a manual for others to know also. So only the creator of a woman knows how he created her, and he put a manual for her and any stakeholder to know her parts and labels, her functions, her benefits, and her care instructions. So beautiful. In the matter of labels, let's deal with our self-perception first. The more you begin to line up with who God says you are and how He created you, the more you reflect the image of God that God holds of you. And then you begin to attract that quality and valuable man who will help you to pursue the excellence that God desires for you. Now, I have a feeling that this conversation only just got started. Let's talk about it. Stay beautiful. Love you.